Hi everyone! How is everybody doing? I am coming on at a slightly different time than usual today. Um, Say hello if you can see me. I see my comments. Let me just make sure that I'm on. All right, so I hope everyone's doing great. So this tutorial was requested by one of my VIP Crafters Club members, Kristin. She didn't ask for the video specifically, but she wanted to. Oh, hello. Okay, yay. Hi, Kay. Hi, Tammy. And hi, Ms. Judy B. Yay. And Tonya, hello, hello. All right, so let me know, is this a better time or a worse time? I feel like I feel like earlier maybe people have like maybe right now people are like kind of getting home from work, starting dinner, so maybe it's not the best time. But I do see some of you guys. Oh, great. Hello, Vicky and Phyllis and Carol. Yay. Okay. Awesome. So, Tammy. Hey, Tammy. So I saw Tammy yesterday in our VIP Crafters Club, our monthly crafty party, which was really fun, and we actually hang out together on Zoom, so that was really cool. So yay! Laura made it to the live. Sally, hello. Okay, I'm glad you guys are here. All right, we got to get started because we got a lot to cover today. So today we're going to be making these fun family Christmas shirts. So let me show you guys what this looks like. All right, so this is fun. This is actually a file from last year from VIP Crafters Club. However, I have not demonstrated how to make it before. So this is really fun. So let's say you wanted to make t-shirts for the whole family, or shirts or long sleeve shirts or pajama tops or something like that. And this is fun because you get to kind of put everybody's personality into these shirts. So, who's most likely to sleep in on Christmas or be on the naughty list? Or who's most likely to break an ornament? I can think of who that might be in my family. So, um, who's most likely to eat Santa's cookies? Probably me. Mm-hmm. Who's who's most likely to say bah humbug? Okay, I can think of a couple people. So anyway, so this is really fun. So there's a bunch of pre-made ones, but in addition to that, I also have included the font that I used for those bottom 2 or 3 lines that you can customize to add your own things. So maybe there's like an inside joke in your family, or somebody that just always does something really funny, or whatever it is, you can customize it. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So this is really fun for Christmas. Now, I put the link in the description box for you guys. So if you want to check that out, if you're a VIP member, you will be able to obviously download those for free because that's included in your membership. If you're not a VIP member, I did put this on sale for you guys, so you can purchase that if you would like. And then here's another really fun one as well. This is kind of a similar type shirt, but this one is for Thanksgiving. So it just says, I was told there would be, and then fill in the blank. And it's the same idea. So we've got some people who are, I was told there would be wine. I was told there would be football. So it's kind of fun, and it features the personality of all the different people that are in your family. So that's pretty fun thing to have everybody, or force everybody to wear. I don't know, Thanksgiving. And just like the other file, I included the font so that you could install the font, and then you could kind of make your own and add your own. Okay, so let's get started on how to actually set this up in Cricut Design Space real quick. So let me know, can you guys see my Cricut Design space. Let me just make sure. Yes, I think you guys can see that. Okay, so here's my Cricut design space. And guys, if you have a Silhouette or any other machine, this will absolutely work. But I'm just demonstrating this in Cricut design space. Kristin, who has the who made the request, she does use a Cricut. And so I'm going to go ahead and show that today. But it's the same, you know, kind of basic process. So the first thing that we want to do, I'm going to go to the lower left hand. Let me actually just shrink this down a little bit because I think that would help. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to upload the file. So in the lower left hand corner, there is an up arrow. And you want to have the file handy and click upload image, and you can go ahead and search that on your computer. Now I actually have that already uploaded right over here in my recent uploads. So I'm just going to click on that and I'm going to click add to canvas. And it's going to take a sec. All right. So now I do want to say, if you have downloaded this before today, there's going to be a couple of small changes. As I was using the file myself today, I noticed a couple of things that I thought would make it a little bit easier to use. I grouped together some of the colors within each individual design. So if you have it downloaded from before and you're finding it a little bit difficult to use, I also resized it and increased the size. Just go ahead and go back and look in your past downloads. You should be able to download that again. Hey, Frida. Tammy says, I'm going to make place cards with the Thanksgiving one with their name. Oh, that is so cute. With the with their name and then the funny saying that relates to them instead of a shirt. What a clever idea, Tammy. Hello, is it Afia? Afia? Hello from Barbados. Wow. Okay. Oh, mine is Nancy Judine, Judy, nickname. Oh, okay. All right. Awesome. Oh, Judith. Okay. Hello, Miss Judith. All right. Awesome, guys. Okay. So I'm going to go back over here. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to ungroup this because it's all grouped together. If you need to resize it, you'll want to just click the lower right hand corner and you can resize the whole thing, although you might want to resize them individually just to make sure. I'm going to ungroup this. So in the upper right hand corner here under where it says layers, you want to click on those two little boxes that look like they're hooked together and just click ungroup. Now I'm going to decide, I actually have these already cut out, you guys. But let's say, I think I have Eat Santa's Cookies and Be on the Naughty List. So I'm going to keep those two. Here's Be on the Naughty List. Uh-oh, I don't want this to... I have my, my HTV Ront auto press behind me and it's heated up and I don't want it to turn off just yet. Okay, so I'm going to keep two of these. We said on the naughty list. Where's naughty list? Where are you, naughty list? Oh, that's the one I grabbed already. Is it Santa's Cookies? Okay. All the rest of these I'm going to get rid of. I don't want these for this, just for right now. Don't worry if you delete them. They're not going anywhere. They're not going to be gone forever. You can always add them back in. Or here's another trick that I'll do. I'll just click and drag over the whole thing, group them together. Just click on that same icon from before and regroup them together. And then what you can do is you can click on that eyeball over here next to where it says group. And then you're basically just hiding everything. And so if you wanted to bring it back in a little bit later, you could do that. But if it's hidden, it's not going to be cut. All right, so I'm going to bring these up a little bit higher again. And whoops. What did I just do? Okay, And when you click on them, you can see how big they are. I think these are a good size for a shirt. So if you wanted to add your own saying, it's very easy. You do want to install the font. I'm not going to show you guys how to do that in this video, but maybe we could do that in a future video, because it's different depending on what kind of computer you have. Like I'm using a Mac. It's pretty easy to do with a Mac. You just double click and it opens up, I think, a font book, and then it asks you if you want to install it. But anyways, you can go to the text, click on that, and it actually chose the right font already, but normally it would be like, it would default to one of the Cricut fonts. So you would have to go ahead and click System, and then you would search for the font name. So it's called Caveat Brush. So Caveat, there it is. And then you go ahead and click on that. And then there it is. And so what you'll want to do is you'll want to double click in there, and you could just type, somebody give me something that you would put on somebody's shirt. Oh, Mary's saying, where do you get the file? Okay, so if you, oh, I think Vicky's responding to you, Mary. Under the live stream, there is in the description box, but let me put it actually here. betterlifeblog.com/Christmas family shirts, I think is the right link. So there it is. All right. Now, so I'm going to just type, what is something funny that we could add? Dress up as Santa Claus, dress up as Mrs. Claus. That's, somebody give me a, yes, this will be a replay, Anime Girl. So you can come back and watch this. Most likely to buy too many gifts. Good one, Vicky. Okay. Let's do that. All right. So I'm just going to hit the caps lock button because this is all supposed to be all in caps. Buy too many. And you can decide where you want the line break to be. So I like that. And then we're going to go ahead and increase the size a bit. And you just do that by when you kind of hover your cursor over one of the corners. And when it changes to a double arrow, that's when you know that you can click and grab it and pull it up or down. Hold on a second, guys. That's a little guy. 1 second. Hold on. Here, watch this video for 1 quick second. I'll be right back. Hey there, do you have a Cricut or Silhouette cutting machine, and would you love to use it to make some incredible projects? Well, my name is Nancy, and I have taught thousands of crafters just like you to make some amazing projects using their cutting machines. My VIP Crafters Club is an amazing crafting community. It is perfect for beginners as well as experienced Cricut and Silhouette crafters. And once you join, you're going to get access to all of these amazing crafts that you're seeing on your screen right now. Every month, I provide you with brand new cut files, a list of materials, and a complete step-by-step tutorial, including how to upload and set up the SVG files in Cricut Design Space and Silhouette Studio. And it's going to allow you to be confident and create a new and interesting project every month from start to finish. Something that really stretches your creativity and challenges you to do something new and different with your Cricut or your Silhouette. You'll get lots of amazing projects and cut files. Every month there is something new. My members tell me it feels like Christmas morning every month. And it's really fun to see everyone post pictures of their creations. Even though we're all making the same project, every single one comes out unique and beautiful and different, and we all inspire each other. It is really special and really fun. Plus, small business commercial use is allowed because I love to see my members who have small businesses that are able to earn money selling the crafts that they make using my cut files. So just something that I wanted to throw in there. I know it doesn't apply to everyone, but if you happen to have a small business, commercial use is allowed. And we even have a live virtual crafting party once a month where we craft together virtually via Zoom. We have fun. We share our creations. It is really a tight-knit community with some of the most wonderful group of crafters you will ever know. And I 100% mean that. They are just really a lovely, wonderful group of people. So it's such a special thing to be a part of. I hope that you will consider crafting right along with us. And it doesn't cost much. The monthly fee is less than a trip to McDonald's. It is only $15 a month, and I'm going to give you a discount on the sign-up fee. There is a sign-up fee, but I will waive that for you. So go ahead, check it out. I hope that you'll join us, and I look forward to crafting with you. All right, I'm back. Hi, guys. Okay, I love that. Shauna, most likely to kiss Santa. That is hilarious. Frida, most likely to only buy gifts for themselves. That is that. I won't buy gifts only for myself, but I will definitely buy some gifts for myself. Okay. All right. So buy too many gifts. That's a good one. And then, so you'll notice that this is a different color. So we want to go ahead and change the color. You could just click up here on this gray square and you could see what colors are already in the file. And so I'm just going to go ahead and click on that blue. So it'll be the same color. It's also a little bit smaller, so I'm going to increase the size just a bit more till it matches. And then I'm also going to adjust the line spacing. So I'm just going to keep decreasing the line spacing until it looks about right. Okay, so there. I don't know if you could tell, but the spacing between the two lines is smaller. All right, perfect. So now we have our different designs here. And what we want to do is we want to attach the pieces that we want to cut together. Because let me just show you, if I don't attach all the pieces and I hit make, and this is like really specific to Cricut Design Space, it just separates all of the pieces, which in the instance of the green items, it's not a big deal. But like over here, it just separated all of the letters. Same thing with the red items. So I'm going to hit cancel. And what we want to do is we want to attach any of the words and any of the pieces that we really want to keep together. All right, that's fine for now. It's kind of loud anyways. I'll have to turn it on though, like with enough time for it to heat up. Okay. So I'm clicking on buy too many gifts. I'm going to attach that. I'm going to click on the word likely, and it actually selects all of these pieces. So I'm going to hit ungroup one more time. And then I'm going to click on whatever the first thing is the green that comes up. I'm going to attach the green, and then I'm actually going to move it aside. Now, if you don't want to waste all this vinyl, see all this empty space here, you don't have to attach it like that. You can actually click on it and ungroup, and you could just leave it like that, or you can attach only specific parts of it. It's up to you. I do not like to waste vinyl, but at the same time, sometimes it's really convenient to have them like in position, so that when you're pressing it down, you're not making any mistakes. So in the case of these leaves, you could probably go without attaching them. I'm going to click on the word most here, and now we're grabbing all of the red. Let me actually just pull that out of the way, and then I'm going to click attach for that one. Again, you could do the same thing where you don't attach, where you attach just the word most and just the word to. So if you do that, you could unattach it right over here and then click ungroup. And then you could click over the word most and those little berries. And then you could attach that and then attach the word to. Okay, and then we're going to click on the likely and the stars, and we're going to attach those together. All right, there it is. Now, I'm going to click on these other two, and I'm going to ungroup. Again, same as before, we're just clicking on this icon over here, and ungroup. And now for these ones, whoops. Yep, we're going to just pull the blue down. We're going to attach. Okay, so like I said, you attach what you want to stick together. So just for the sake of this tutorial, we'll leave the blue on that, just like the way it is. I'm going to ungroup this. I'm going to actually leave this the way it is so that we don't waste the green. And then I'm going to click on this one, and I'm going to ungroup that, and I'm going to group together the most along with the berries and attach. And then I'm going to group the two as well. And you just click and drag over that. Okay. Now for this one, I'm going to click and I'm going to delete that, and I'm just going to duplicate what I have already. So I'm just going to basically click and drag over this whole thing. And then over here, this center button is duplicate. So you can just duplicate that. And I know everything kind of looks out of order right now, but when we hit make, it's going to organize everything onto the individual mats by the color. Oh, and look, I guess I had attached this one. It's fine. We could just move those in there. All right, so we could go ahead and, oh, one important thing is we have to mirror, because we're using heat transfer vinyl, we have to mirror all of these, because the way that you cut heat transfer vinyl is you cut it from the back. So I'm going to click on mirror. I'm going to go through every single one of these, and you can also adjust how these are arranged. I just like to click and drag and try to make it as efficient as I possibly can. And then I'm going to click down here, click on mirror, click on number 3, click on mirror. It's just reversing the image, okay? And click on number 4, and we're going to mirror that too. And here's one little tip for you guys. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, I think I might be able to squeeze. Can I squeeze? I don't know if I can. Well, I can probably move. I might be able to move this onto the other mat. Okay, just for example, all right, I would probably go back and rearrange some of these. But just as a little tip, let's say you find that something is taking up a whole other mat and you don't like that. You want to conserve a little bit of space. You can actually click on these 3 buttons, these 3 little dots right here. Click on that and you could say move object, and you could actually choose a mat that you think it would fit on. So go ahead and click on that and then click confirm. And then what that does is it will actually take it and it will move it. And you can kind of go, oh, I think I can make that work. Now this might be a little bit tight. I don't know if that's really going to work, but that's just a little tip for you guys for the future if you find that, you know, you need to move things around a little bit. So that's that. And then don't forget to mirror this. All right. So then you would go ahead and you would continue. Now I think my maker is on. I'm not actually going to cut these because I've already cut these. But you would want to go ahead and choose, depending on what kind of heat transfer vinyl you're using. I'm actually going to click heat transfer non-Cricut. It makes a difference, believe it or not. The thickness is different. So, all right, so there is that. I'm going to go ahead and switch this now to my overhead, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys the weeding. I'm going to be weeding. Oh, Laura, I don't think I could read yours out loud. That is hilarious, though. I love it. You guys are funny. Hey, Carly. What's up? Hey, Tina. Oh my goodness, you guys are hilarious. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I've cut these out, and just remember, when, like I said, just remember that when you're loading this onto your mat, so we've got the shiny side. It's typically the shiny side. In some cases, like with my puff vinyl, that was not true. But the carrier sheet is on this side, and the actual vinyl is on this side. And this is where the adhesive is. So we're actually cutting it backwards. So you place this down on your mat. Where's my mat? Okay. So here is an example of my mat. I actually had a piece on this, but I ended up cutting it too deep, and so the rest is, whatever. All right, so here's my heat transfer vinyl. This is what it should look like. This is like a super, super sticky mat as well. It's like I don't know if all of this brand, this is way too sticky. Like, I'm probably going to just throw this whole thing away. But for the sake of demonstration, I'm trying to show you guys that the shiny side should go down and the matte side should go up. And that is why you're cutting it backwards. Okay? And if this is really new to you and you're still confused, check out my Cutting Basics course, betterlifeblog.com/cuttingbasics, and I go through heat transfer vinyl in detail. All right, so I'm just going to weed these real quick, you guys. And then we're going to press these shirts. I'm going to turn this back on too. Sorry, I know it's kind of loud. So I'm actually heading over to my mama's tonight. I'm going to take her. She's got a cataract surgery tomorrow, so I won't be able to do a live. I might be able to do a live on like maybe Tuesday. I'll see. You guys will definitely get an email if I do go live, though. And by the way, many of you guys have been entering your codes, which is awesome. I see some of you guys have like crazy amounts of entries, so good job. Frida, I know you have a lot. I was seeing your name. You have a lot of entries, so good job. So get those entries in, because the more your name is in there, the more likely you are to win the Cricut Maker 3. It'll be a nice Christmas present for you. Hopefully it'll, I'll be ordering it. Hopefully it won't like go out of stock or anything crazy like that. But I will try to get it to you guys before Christmas. But I will be giving you guys another code today. And actually, I think I'm going to give you guys 2 codes today. Barbara, Diane, Krista, hey. So I will do that in just a little bit. So here's the Be on the Naughty List. And then here's the Eat Santa's Cookies. I was thinking about doing this in gold instead of blue. That would look really cool. Did you guys see my cool puff vinyl? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to do a live just showing you guys this puff vinyl. Look at how pretty that is. It's like textured and stuff. It looks really cool. So I'll try to do a video on that at some point too. So anyways, we're removing vinyl. Thanksgiving is next week. Before you guys know it, it's going to be 2014. And we'll be doing spring stuff. Like, that's just how fast it goes. We'll be on a diet for 2 weeks, and then we'll be eating Valentine's candy. Right? Who's with me? At least we make an effort. Just kidding. Oh, thanks, Tammy. Yeah, I've had it in my little stash here for a little bit. And I was just I don't know, I just didn't want to ruin it or press it wrong. Because I've seen some like not nightmare, but I mean, I've seen some where it just comes out looking like a pile of worms. The puff vinyl, that is. And I didn't want mine looking like a pile of worms. So I made sure to read the instructions carefully and exactly what it needed to be pressed at. And, you know, each brand is a little bit different, but so I pressed it a few times, and I don't know if it came out perfect, but I think it looks pretty sweet. So I generally don't like weeding. I should say I really don't like weeding adhesive vinyl, because it just tends to be so problematic, and I always rush through and I always mess something up. I accidentally cut this off of, I think, the other one, so let me weed that. But I do like weeding heat transfer vinyl most of the time. Especially when it's not too small. No, Tammy, I bought it from Amazon, and I don't remember if the brand name, but I think I posted a link. I know I responded to one of my posts, and I think I posted a link. But if I didn't, you can ask me again later, and I'll give you a link to that. I bought it from Amazon. It's probably some I want to say like something for you. I can't remember, puff for you or something like that. But I'll include a link. The metallic looks so pretty. Now, so because I was so scared of screwing up the puff vinyl, all I did was I actually just cut off, and I'm even going to show you. I'm not actually going to wear this shirt. This was a test shirt, but I actually cut off just 2 little strips, and I tested it out, putting it on the inside of the shirt. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but just cut off 2 strips. That way I don't have to go through all the hassle of cutting something on my machine that doesn't end up working. So I just cut it off with scissors and then just tested it out. Marianne, which font are you talking about? You're talking about this one? This one I think is called it's in the file, and it's called Caveat Brush. It's a Google font, which is open source and free to everyone. That's one of my secret places where I get lots of fonts. It's not really a secret. I'll make a video on it one time. But if you go to fonts.google.com, there are tons of open source fonts. They're actually made to be used on websites, but you can obviously use them in your print projects or in your Cricut projects or your silhouette projects or whatever it is that you're doing. All right, so I've got my word most with the berries, with the little berries. And then my second one, because I'm doing 2 shirts today. Now, you guys are going to notice, and this is why I was trying to cut a second set of the red. I accidentally used, I don't know, I guess this red one ends up being kind of glossy. And the green and the blue are kind of have a matte finish. So I don't love that. It was a little bit of a mistake. I couldn't really tell until I actually did a press test. But it's okay. I think it'll still look good. You just don't know until you try stuff. I think we're also scared sometimes of wasting material, ruining material. Like, we don't want to like try and fail. So then we just end up sitting. I hear this every day, you guys, every single day. And I'm not exaggerating. People don't want, they have supplies. They have their Cricut machine. They have their silhouette machine. They have their heat transfer vinyl or whatever kind of material they have. Tons of craft supplies sitting in. We were just talking about this yesterday in our VIP Crafters Club crafting party. We were talking about just having materials that are sitting in your closet that you don't use, and you keep buying more and more of them, but you don't use them because you're scared to mess it up. But you know, when it comes to being creative and being crafty and having a creative outlet, you have to mess up. It's like a requirement. You have to make mistakes. Because if you don't, then you're not able, like, your brain can't learn new things. You can't fix problems. Your brain is like designed to be a problem solver, right? And so if you never make mistakes, you just, so you have to be able to make, and this is one of the cool things about kids. Right? Kids, they learn at such a fast, rapid, accelerated pace because they don't have this fear of making mistakes. That's why they learn, language much faster. They say, kids learn foreign languages much, much faster than adults because they're not afraid to try. They're not afraid to try speaking. If you ask me to try to speak a foreign language that I'm learning, I'm going to be like afraid to do it because I'm afraid that I'm going to say it wrong. I'm afraid that I'm going to sound, like somebody who doesn't really speak the language, which how do you get good at something without practicing it without making mistakes? So I just want to encourage you all today, try something new, whether you're somebody who's, you haven't really used your machine much at all, or maybe you've used your machine a lot, but you kind of are sticking with the same materials that you're used to using. Try something new and make a mistake. In fact, I would love to see your mistakes because that just means growth, right? That just means learning and growth. We should totally normalize making mistakes. Karina, oh my goodness, where have you been, girl? Karina is a longtime member. How are you, Karina? Hello, Beth from Minnesota. Hi. Alrighty, all right, I'm almost done weeding this, and then I'm gonna start making this shirt. No, don't stop. It's like, if you don't use me, I'm gonna turn off. I'm like, no, please don't turn off. Hold on. I don't want you to keep having to reheat. I'm almost done. Just got to do this little branch leaf thingy. All right. So there are all the pieces weeded and done. I'm going to switch to the overhead. But before I do that, I'm going to give you guys a code. A code real quick. We're going to do 2 codes today. I'm going to do one right now. So here, did you guys do this code? Did we do this code yet? Oh, Karina, ugh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope everything is much, much better now. We have missed you. Yes, Laura, definitely needs to be normalized. Only way to learn is by making mistakes. Hey, Vicky. How are ya? All right, so for those of you who guys don't know, this is a giveaway for a Cricut Maker 3 machine. I will be giving away a Cricut Maker 3 to one very lucky person. You just have to go to this URL, betterlifeblog.com/Cricut giveaway. And once you enter your email address, you'll be taken to a page with lots of little things that you can do to get some extra points, to get some extra entries, that is. And one of them is, there it is, this bonus code. You can add bonus codes in. Now, I've given several bonus codes out already on some of my previous lives. I've given a bunch to my VIP Crafters Club members. So I sent a set of codes to my VIP Crafters Club members, and I want to say like 10. So they got a bunch of extra ones. So if you join VIP Crafters Club before the end of the month, you will get those 10 codes. I will send them one more time at the end of the month, just so that everybody can get them. So Garland 789 is your code. Hey, Joyce. Yes, I would love for you to win. Hey, Lisa. So Diane, I hope I answered your question. What are the codes for? Aw, thanks, Karina. She said your VIP club is the best. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Diana. She says you're awesome. I love you guys. All right, so I'm gonna switch over now to my Hello, can you guys hear me? Still no. Can you check again?
I'm listening to you. I don't hear anything.
Okay, I just did something that I hope worked. Still no sound.
No. Everybody else is saying the same thing.
Okay, can you come in and help me? Or should I like...
What's that sound?
That's the heat press.
Oh, I hear something.
You hear this thing? Oh. Hear you now. Yay. Okay. Yay. Thank you. Okay, guys. We're good. We're good. Here's a thumbs up from me. All right, guys. All right, so...
Wait, the audio is delayed.
yeah.
Is it going to catch up?
Yeah. Oh, is it... Is the audio delayed from what I'm actually doing? All right, well, we're going to just keep going.
It's like 10 seconds delayed.
Okay. I don't know how to fix that. How do I fix that? So guys, I'm just laying this out. I hope you guys can follow along. I know it's a little bit delayed. The sound is a little bit delayed. But what I'm doing is I'm just taking all of the pieces and I'm just laying this out. I'm not going to press it this way, but I just want to kind of visualize everything. And then I'll start to like remove the individual pieces. So that's going to go there. I'm going to be driving in this thunderstorm very soon. You guys that are not in California probably think that us Californians are a bunch of babies, and you know what? You'd be right. We are a bunch of babies. After that Hurricane Hillary, that completely confirmed it for me. All right, so here's what it looks like. I basically just kind of placed it all down. I'm not pressing it yet. I'm just going to start by pressing what I think needs to go down first, and I think that should be the red. So I'm going to take these off. Actually, I think that should be the blue. Let's make it the blue. We'll do the blue first. And I could actually leave that. All right. So, all right, so I'm gonna just do these because nothing really is overlapping here. Let me see what you guys are saying. Make sure that you guys can all hear me. Oh, thanks, Barbara. Oh, you guys, I love you guys. I love you guys. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna put this in 305 for 8 seconds. All right. And then I'm just gonna peel this. If for some reason it doesn't peel, that either means you need to let it cool. What is this? What happened here? Oh no. Oh no. I think I got a little piece caught. Oh shoot. Okay, so I think I might be able to fix that. Okay, hold on a second. I don't know if you guys see what happened, but I accidentally pressed. I did that here too. Darn it. That whole lightning thing kind of screwed me up a little bit. Okay. All right. So here's what we're going to do. So I don't know if you guys see this, but I didn't realize there was a piece under. I'm going to go back and I'm just going to put this under the heat And then I'll see if I can quickly remove that. We'll see. See, what did I tell you guys about making mistakes? I am demonstrating. I'm a living demonstration of making mistakes. Making mistakes is good. Okay, let me see if I can just quickly, before this cools off too much. I don't think I can save it, you guys. I can't save it. Oh, darn it. Okay, so this one is going to be a loss. That's all right. I'm going to keep going, and then hopefully the second shirt will come out better. It's not too bad. There it is. All right, we're just going to keep going, and then hopefully the second shirt will look good, okay? See, this is what I'm talking about. It's okay. It's all right. No big deal. All right, so we're going to add the most. We're going to add the green. And that's good. I'm going to cover it with parchment paper. Yes. Oh, thank you guys. Yes, ma'am. Yes, guys. Been there, done that. Guys. Yeah. Barbara said I've done that before. All right, guys. We're just going to keep going. You know what? I bet you guys, if you didn't watch me do it, you might not have noticed. Might. All right, and then the last part is these little cuties that just add that little extra bit of fun. All right, there it is. So I can go through and I can do one more press here to really make sure that it's all pressed really nicely. Oh my gosh, I think I saw lightning strike through the window. Oh my gosh, did you guys hear that? Nuts. That is nuts. Oh my gosh. That rumble. I saw it. I saw it through my window. And my window's closed. My blinds are closed. That's nuts. Alright, so here's how that looks. That is fun. It doesn't look too bad, actually. You kind of can't, I mean, it's not bad. What do you guys think? All right, so that's the first one. I hear my kids in the next room talking about the lightning. He said, did you see that? I could actually see it through the window, through the blinds. That's crazy. I'm not driving in that. I'll have to wait until it cools, like it chills out a little bit. All right, here is the second shirt. Hopefully this one will go a little bit better than the first. All right, so I'm just gonna give it a quick press first. Well, thank you, Ashley. Thank you guys. I don't either. I just want to sing. Vicky says I don't like the thunder and lightning. I don't either, and I like to sing. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. I love that movie. Name that movie. I'm sure everybody knows that movie. If you don't, I don't know what to say. I don't know if we can be friends. All right. I'm not going to make the same mistake I made last time. All right, so I'm putting the likely and be on the naughty list. All right. So I'm just doing a couple pieces at a time and then fill in the gaps. Let's see who guessed it. Yes, Sound of Music. All right, just a couple more pieces here, and I'm just eyeballing this, you guys. But if you wanted to like measure it, use those little rulers, you can absolutely do that. Tammy, I do love theater and choir. I love to sing. I'm actually in a local choir, and I know that you're local to me, so I could tell you about that over like an instant message or something. All right, so there is the red, and I'm going to be adding the green now, and it's going to be finished after that. And then I'll do one more coat for you guys. All right, so there it is. We're gonna do one more press just to like really get it all nice and pressed in there. And then I'm gonna switch back my camera. So there it is. I think that one turned out better than the first, although the first one wasn't too bad. I'm going to turn off this sound here. Do you guys hear the rain? Oh, thanks, guys. Oh, shucks. I do like singing. All right, I'm going to switch over. Hi. Hi, guys. Do you guys hear that? Yeah. It's really loud. Kind of scaring me. Not that much, but a little bit. It's fine. Oh, thanks. Thanks, y'all. Yes, Tonya is asking what shirt I'm using. This is the Gildan brand, but I want to say this is actually like undershirt from Amazon. Probably not the best. Oh, thank you. All right, you're gonna have to message me, and we'll talk cookies, and we'll talk performances. Thanks, Barbara. Thank you, Laura. Vicky, didn't have sound for a while and missed how long you heated up the additional vinyl layers. So I did 8 seconds for every single layer, and then I did 8 seconds for every single layer at 305. And then when I was done, I did another 8 seconds just to, I don't know, for good measure. Seal it all in there, you know? Barbara, here's a little bit of the rumble outside. All right. All right, so here's one of the shirts. It's kind of hard to see. I should wear it. Most likely to be on the naughty list, and it just wants to come up with me, so most likely to be on the naughty list. And here's the cookies one with the little cut off tops. All right, guys. I hope this was fun for you. It was fun for me. A little bit of adventure with the the lightning and everything like that. I had a lot of fun with you guys today, and I am going to show you guys one more code. So let me get that. Here it is. So go to betterlifeblog.com/Cricut giveaway, and that's going to give you another 15 entries. This is getting exciting. So we're halfway through the month, November 15th today. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. You guys are the best. All right. I'm going to have to go. I do have to drive in this weather. I know. I'm a wimpy Californian. I actually grew up in Seattle, so I really should not be complaining because I should be I learned how to drive in rainy weather. This is like no big deal for me. All right, guys. I hope you guys had fun. Stocking 2, 3, 4. I won't see you guys for a couple of days, but hopefully I'll sneak in at least one live next week, and then we'll do something fun next week. All right. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys soon.